tell me, what is your name and where do you live?
My name is Frank Labrador, and I live here in Kissimmee, Florida.
And what type of Mercedes do you have or drive or
Well,
had?
lately I'm driving 1981 300 SD and 1985 300 TD wagon. And also have not a classic, but a 2012 E350 two doors.
Okay. Why this particular model?
Actually, I prefer the diesel models because I can drive it every day, anywhere, and the maintenance is kind of more easier to do. I'm a kind of person that I like to be on top of the cars, looking about the condition of the cars. But I like gasoline too. But this in particular that I have now is the one that two that I'm using every day. And I use the 2012. You know, my wife, she drives it around, and it's a different car.
Okay. What have you learned by having Pierre Hedary service your car?
When I met Pierre, to be honest to you, it's about a year and a half. I used to struggle a long time ago when I had my other Mercedes about mechanic service, but ever since I met this guy, I was amazed the quick that he does the job, the fast that he works. There's nothing difficult that he cannot do, and I really been pleased with the way that he's doing work. Very honest person, and very knowledgeable too.
What or any maintenance do you do on your car currently?
On my own or
on your car? On your
on
own.
my own?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I do have. I'm a kind of person that I have a lift at home, and I'll keep it normally in the leaks of the car. Underneath, I like to have the cars without leaks, and even though when Pierre tell me this and that, I follow up, and I go through the around the engine bay. I look on the floor for any excessive or some leak, and I take care of that. I look whatever interiors, the exterior of the car. I like to keep the car very shiny, very clean. I mean, you live in Florida sometimes. That's the reason you go around. Sometimes I take it to a shows. Last Saturday, as a matter of fact, I took the wagon to a show.
Okay.
And there was a lot of compliments and people how clean it looked.
Okay. How do you feel that this particular Mercedes complements your personality?
Very good question. Even though I have a modern Mercedes, I feel comfortable with it. Like, for example, the 70s and 80s Mercedes, especially that they are, the seats are very comfortable. You can adjust it the way you want it. The way they were built, the way the construction, the shock absorber, the front suspension, and you feel the car very nice and soft, and that's it. How comfortable I feel with the car. Yeah, that's the way.
Do you believe that modern Mercedes and classic Mercedes are very different from each other? If so, why?
I think so. Well, don't forget, among the competition of all the brands of cars, I always follow up Mercedes. The newer Mercedes have a lot of computers. They have a computer for anything. If something breaks, you gotta have a deep pocket if you don't have an insurance to take it to a dealership or have it fixed. And the classic Mercedes are easier to fix. You know, you can sometimes do a lot of stuff yourself, like I mentioned before. The modern cars, you gotta keep it up, and if they break again, the brake or something, the parts are gonna be more expensive, more money, and but generally, I prefer to drive the classics better, even on a daily basis.
Okay, well, Frank, thank you very much for taking out the time to speak with us. Anything you want to say to the audience about the channel or?
Absolutely. Keep on watching the channel. Thumbs up. Keep on working with Pierre. He's a really good guy. And I know that by watching the channels, you're knowledgeable, you're going to be more better and better.
Okay. Thank you, man. That's good
Thank
stuff.
you for having me.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right.